Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm trying out a new kind of background, mostly because my bed is like filled with rubbish and I can't be bothered to move it. I'm quite poorly at the moment. I have like a cold and a sore throat, as you can probably tell with my voice, and I just feel a bit run down, to be honest, not great. So apologies if I sneeze or cough in this video or die. So I just thought I would do kind of like a sit down talking video, and I did a poll on my Twitter and I basically saw that everyone wanted kind of like university advice, so I was like, I will do that. If you want to follow me on my social medias, then I will leave the links down in the description box below, and maybe they will pop up on the screen somewhere. Maybe. I was thinking what kind of advice I could give you guys who are obviously considering applying to uni. So I thought, oh my god, the train is so annoying. So I thought that I would give my university advice on what to do when picking your first choice and what to do after you've picked your first choice, because that process is very, very scary. But no worries, I am here to help, sort of. So it's really weird to think that this time last year I had 5 university offers and I was ready to make a choice. I was like going to open days and I was like researching online, and I was just like trying to think of which university I wanted to go to, and it was really quite scary. It was really scary because it was like, I don't know which one I want to go to. So the first thing to do is to look at all of your offers that you have and just kind of look at the conditions that they've given you. So for example, I applied to University of Lincoln, De Montfort in Leicester, University of Derby, Sheffield Hallam and Nottingham Trent, and they all gave me conditions. Luckily, like Lincoln said 300 UCAS points, but they weren't really fussed where they came from. They were just like, just get the points. De Montfort also wanted 300 UCAS points, but they wanted me to have a B in English. Sheffield Hallam wanted 300 UCAS points, and they also wanted me to get a C in maths. University of Derby wanted me to get 280 and a C in maths, and NSURANCE, I think NSURANCE was the exact same as well. When I looked at like the conditions, I was like, which one is more likely going to happen? And that's one thing that you should always consider, like which is more likely going to happen. Lincoln kind of stood out for me because I was like, I just have to get 300 UCAS points. Do not go for something that you just know that you won't get, because if one of the unis had said to me like get 3 A's, I would have been like, well, that's not happening. Go on open days. Like, I cannot stress those enough. Open days are actually really, really helpful. Like, if I didn't go to open days, then I don't think I would have been able to make a decision. I went to Lincoln and I went to Sheffield and Nottingham. I didn't go to De Montfort or Derby, but to be fair, like my boyfriend goes to De Montfort, so I'd kind of already been there. You just kind of get to see like people who may be on your course, and you get to meet people who may be on your course. I met Ella at Lincoln Open Day, and obviously now we're like great friends, so it's really helpful, to be honest. And I went to the open day at Lincoln with my mum and my sister, and all I remember was I was there from like 9 AM till like 2, and me and my mum and sister all walked out, and my mum just looked at me and she was like, you've chosen this university, haven't you? And I was like, how did you know that? And she was like, your eyes have just lit up ever since you've been here. And to be honest, I did. Like, I just saw this uni and I was like, oh my god. Number 3, this is one that I think is important. Now obviously most people who come to uni, they live away from home. I live away from home, but then I go home at weekends to work, and one of the main reasons why I did this was because I am quite anxious with new surroundings and new places with new people, so I just kind of didn't want to completely leave but then at the same time I didn't want to like commute and stay, because I was like, I kind of want to have independence, which I feel like university gives you this independence. So if you're quite anxious like me and you want to go to university, I would consider going to a university that is near you, one that you could kind of commute to every day, or you know, one that's just kind of like not very long on a train back home. But if you're someone that's not really bothered about leaving home or like being away for so long, then you know, that's fine too. Like some people do like to live far away, and that's like not an issue, but it's just something to consider if you don't feel like you want to live away. Look at the course overviews again and again and again. Like just go online and have a look at what the modules are and how you are assessed. Like, the other courses didn't really engage me as much as Lingen, and Leicester was quite good as well, to be honest. Like that course sounded quite interesting too. So look at the courses, because you know, at the end of the day you're doing this degree for 3 years, so make sure it is something you enjoy and something that you will be interested in. So after you've done all that and you've decided on your first choice and you've picked it and you've like put it on UCAS, and that's it. You've done it. I know that my deadline last year was like May, but if you don't pick it before the deadline, then all your university offers will be scrapped and rejected, and you'd probably have to go through clearing. But now I'll talk about what to do after you've picked your first choice. So my first tip would be to pick an insurance choice. So that basically means that if you don't get in your first choice, you may be able to get into your insurance choice. So I put Notts Trent as my like insurance choice. So basically what happens is, if on results day you don't get the results that you hoped for, then they will obviously, that offer will be scrapped and you won't have your first choice, but it will automatically go on your second. And if you meet the conditions of your insurance choice, then you just get accepted automatically like onto that course. Next thing that you should do is, if you are planning on living away, then look out for when accommodation is open, because you should apply straight away. When you apply on UCAS, they normally, when you're putting your choices in, it normally asks you if you plan to live there at the uni or if you don't plan, so if you're commuting. I remember putting that I wasn't going to live in Lincoln, but don't worry, because I worried about that when I first applied, because I was like, I want to go accommodation. I was like, but on UCAS I put that I don't want to live there, but I do now. I was like, oh my god. It's just basically rough ideas for like the university to know roughly like how many students will be staying. But obviously that changes, because some people might not get the results that they need, some people might come from clearing, so don't worry about that. So I just kind of applied like as soon as it was opened. Like as soon as I put it as my first choice, I was like, I am going to apply right now. And that was in like March. Yeah, it was like March. I just applied straight away. Didn't find out what accommodation I was in until results day, and all that was left to do was just to pay a deposit, and then yeah, I got sent all my room details, and it was kind of a straightforward process. But I don't know if that's because I kind of applied for accommodation like for a long time, like straight away. And my last tip is, you know the conditions of your university, you've applied for accommodation, you've got it all sorted, you're waiting to find out if you'll be in. Study and revise and put in like all the work you can put in on your A-levels, because just think about your university grade. Just think about it. Like, to be honest, I got to the point where I was doubting myself, like I'm not going to get into uni, and then I actually came out with better grades than I thought, but that was because I just worked hard. So that is basically it on picking your first choice. I hope this helps if you are stuck picking your first choice, because it is a horrible process and it's not nice when you don't really know where to go. So if you'd like to see more university type advice videos like this, then give it a thumbs up and comment down below anything, like any questions that you have about university because I would be willing to answer them. Or you can like DM me on my Twitter or Instagram. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye!